Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Hopefully the internet holds up tonight. It looks a bit dodgy. Anyway, we've got one beer before maybe doing a hangout for New Year's. I did a beer review earlier today, which was 4 beers from Devil Bend, 4 Pilsners. And then this one I was going to do straight after, but yeah, I sort of thought, no, I'm not really in the mood for sort of early arvo drinking. I wanted to save myself for tonight. So this is my first beer since those. It's the new Cake Eater. It's by Banks. So it's a series that they have. Banks, obviously, the brewery was named after Adam Banks, the Mighty Ducks character, and their family dog. And then, yeah, they've sort of went out on the whole Cake Eater, which is a term from the Mighty Ducks movies. They got a few other beers that are sort of associated with the film. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, this one is the new NECTARON and CITRA. Citra's been featured quite a bit in Cake Eater, but I don't think NECTARON has. So yeah, it's always a double dry hopped oat cream IPA at 8%, but yeah, they just mix up the hops and it's like limited release. They normally come out probably every couple of months. So yeah, generally the same sort of can artwork. It's got the puck with Cake Eater written on it and then the different colours either side. I'll read what it says on the back. Oat cream double IPA loaded with NECTARON and CITRA, bursting with juicy tropical fruit, citrus, and peach over a smooth, pillowy base. Contains lactose. And I've actually got the official Cake Eater glass, which is it's one of my favourite glasses, but it's very busy. So you've got the hockey puck in the middle, Cake Eater. And then you got the Banks Labradors as like a pretend hockey team, and then the boomstick seagulls. So seagulls are common to the Banks Brewing area, and that they actually use them in their new merch. But boomstick's the name of the glassware company. So I thought that's pretty cool. I use it every time I have a Cake Eater beer, and then yeah, on the back it's got Hayes ain't no craze. Cheers to the chat. Got a few peeps in. Cheers, Trav. Brett. Cheers, mate. I reckon you're new, I think. Cheers. Cheers, Phil. Yeah, cheers, Steve. Yeah, it's always a rad beer. I'm a bit uncertain about NECTARON, though. NECTARON for me can be hit and miss. Padded cell. Cheers, Trilby. Yeah, cheers. So yeah, for us it's currently 9:30 p.m. New Year's Eve. So we've only got 2.5 hours until our countdown, but obviously other people in the world it's a lot later. So that's why I thought I might do a beer review and then do a hangout. And if people want to hang out with me for our New Year's, I'm not going to be doing much. I'm just drinking beers and talking shit. Cheers, Craig. So yeah, let's get into it. Always a pretty decent beer, so somewhat excited for this one. They've also got a range called Fields, so it'll be one hop, and it's called like Citra Fields or Mosaic Fields or NECTARON Fields. That's always a good series as well. Fuck me, it smells good. It's got a real strong aroma. Six, 7. Panda. Cheers, mate. So yeah, hopefully there's a few people around tonight. Be good. I'll be just on the usual Carlton and BBs probably. Some craft beer, perhaps. So yeah, colour looks a bit shit in the camera. Camera seems like the internet seems a bit laggy tonight, or it might be StreamYard in general, but just doesn't seem as good as usual. Yeah, in the camera, it's definitely more of an orange color in reality. In the camera, it looks more yellow. So just think of sort of more of a bright orange. The heads, there's not much to it. It sort of died out pretty quick. It generally does with this type of beer. Carbonation looks probably light. Body, I would say medium. Let's go a whiff. We've got some, I reckon we got a party on next door. I'm trying to work out what music they're playing. It's like, please be rock fans. I don't want to hear thumping like, I don't know, rap or dance music all night. It'll drive me nuts. Yeah, they always look milky in my camera. I mean, it is a milky type beer, but it doesn't. It looks shit in the camera. Oh, so yeah, the dog doesn't like the fireworks. Yeah, mine are completely opposite. Like even like thunder and lightning and that. I think my Labrador is just it's never phased him. And I feel like Jack's just learnt from him just to, yeah, not let it worry him. I feel like if Jack was by himself and Angus wasn't there in the first place, Jack would have been the type of dog that probably would have shit himself. But I think he's just learnt from a more calm dog. Because Labradors, they're used to like fucking shit weather and being out in the elements. And when it comes to storms and stuff, it doesn't worry him. Nice one. Getting huge peach. Angie's not here to hear me talking about peach. She always gets excited. Yeah, like passion fruit, maybe mango. It's very, very juicy, like that real sort of like dense, like really hop saturated. Just so much going on. It's like someone's just got a shitload of fruit and just like crushed it all together. You're getting grapefruit and orange as well, some tangerine, maybe even like some lemon. It's very, very busy. Like the ultimate breakfast juice. And yeah, you can tell it's got like, yeah, like oats and lactose and that sort of stuff as well. I reckon a white bready backbone. And I reckon it's going to have a little bit of bitterness to it as well. Yeah, I got some VB for later, Cody. I was watching another YouTuber today who's going around Sydney drinking just like macro beers, and yeah, he was drinking like Great Northern over like VB and a few other selections. I'm like, nah, you're making the wrong choice. Let's do it. Cheers, boys. Where is it? Got to show this part of the glass. Yeah. Such a sick picture. It's like in Labrador that's going to fuck you up. Oh my God, that is good. I've been drinking a lot of macro lately, and most of the craft I've been drinking's been sort of basic. Fuck. It's almost like my palate's reset a little bit, and having a beer like that, I'm just like, wow. It's so good. Just so much flavour. Wow. It's even got a little touch of like dankness. Like it's a little bit musty. The mouth feels sort of a little bit confusing, but in a good way. It's like initially like sort of smooth and a slight bit of creaminess, but then it's quite like prickly going down. The only sort of flaw to it, I feel like the body's a bit light. But yeah, flavor wise, fucking awesome. It's so good. No, I didn't end up that stream I did earlier today. I haven't had a beer since. I thought that would be probably obvious in my body language, but I guess yeah, I haven't really shown when I've been really, really drunk, have I? Well, I don't think I have. Yeah, no, I just had those four pilsners and haven't had anything since. I was going to have this afterwards, and then yeah, I thought no, I'll hold off for a bit, and I was waiting for a mate to when I say waiting for a mate, I feel like that guy that crashes his car. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a mate. Yeah, I was waiting for one of my US mates to start up a stream as he usually does. I was going to jump on and drink with him, and then he didn't end up doing one. So I don't know what's going on. What would I like on a beer glass? Yeah, I don't know. It'd be awesome having like your own personalised beer glasses. That's something I'm going to do down the track at some stage. But yeah, like obviously my dogs mean a lot to me, so a picture of them would be cool. What else? Even like some of the bands I'm into, would be cool to have like yeah, like glasses of theirs. Speaking of dogs, the old rim job. I reckon secretly most girls would love that shit. Don't sit on my shorts, mate. You're pulling them down. I feel air down my butthole. Yeah. Cheers, boys. Hopefully they go down all right tonight. I actually felt a bit crook in the stomach today. I reckon yeah, as I said, I didn't drink. Was it yesterday I didn't drink? I think so. I didn't drink yesterday, and I felt a little bit crook. I reckon I had some food that was probably a day or two over when I shouldn't have had it. And yeah, just like when you just have some shitty food and you got to keep going the loo and feel a bit funny in the guts. Yeah, it was a bit like that, plus a mixture of just drinking too much lately. So yeah, it was still there sort of this afternoon. That's probably what stopped me from keeping going. So I just want that to go away, and then I'll be right. Drink more VB. Actually, that's one thing I do want is a VB glass, like the proper logo ones. I've seen a heap of the like heritage logos, and I bet you any money you could go into some random um like Salvation Army store or one of those like your thrift shop, and they've probably got shit like that everywhere, like in the cities anyway. I reckon they'd have heaps of like beer glasses and that sort of stuff. For a hard-earned thirst. And the best cold beer is Vic. Oh, I seen this thing earlier. I tagged a few mates in. Speaking of VB, I thought it was pretty funny. Where is it? Happy New Year, you bunch of maggots! Get a fucking dog up ya! Cheers, you legends. Happy New Year, you bunch of maggots! You bunch of maggots. He doesn't say anything about VB, but he's clearly drinking one. Bunch of maggots is such an Aussie term. Yeah, I'm in like dairy farming area of Victoria, like in the country. Legends is definitely like I use Legends all the time, and I've noticed Juzzy from Short Straw says it quite a bit too. So it just I think that's like a term that a lot of Aussies use. I remember I was talking to someone at work and they said, "Oh, I hate when people use the term legend." And I'm like, "Oh, well, you wouldn't want to watch my videos then because I say it every episode." Good beer, Steve. I think you need to get it. Now I'm trying to think. Like I was going to do some beer shopping today. Victoria Beckham, yeah. God, she was good back in the day. She was always the shit weak singer, but yeah, very attractive. For me, it was out of her or Baby Spice, and then you just pervert Jerry's boobs. It's pretty funny how it come out that Jerry Halliwell and Robbie Williams used to shag all the time, and they'd keep it under wraps. Like they'd sneak into each other's apartments, and Jerry'd always be wearing like all these clothes over the top of us, so people wouldn't know who it is. Because yeah, it was when they were both at like the top of their game, sort of thing. Yeah. So is it worth me doing like a New Year's hangout? Will anyone be around? Is anyone just chilling at home for New Year's? It's not like I'm going to be going anywhere else. Yeah, I just thought like for after I finish this, maybe do another chore. I've got a couple of chores I need to do, just like washing clothes and stuff, putting some dishes away. But I thought once I finish this, I'll do a bit of that and then start up a stream with about, I don't know, an hour and a half, an hour to go till 12 o'clock and just keep going. Yep. Hopefully there's no fucking bad incidents happen. Always worry when there's one and then you feel like there's going to be more just after it because it seems to be an occurrence. Yeah, I reckon the guys that live next to us that have the occasional party, they normally sort of go till about 10 or 11 and then they must piss off to one of the pubs, but I don't know where they'd go because the pubs around here are shit. Half the time they're not even open at that time. Yeah. Whereabouts are you based, dude? I've probably asked you and forgot. But yeah, you are relatively new to the channel. Cheers, Luke. I've practically got every beer I've got at the moment in the fridge, so if I do get sick of the old draft or the VB, I've always got other stuff I can turn to. I could even have a couple of wild turkeys. New South Wales, yep. Cool. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to Sydney again. I really want to. I'd love to do the Harbour Bridge climb. Yeah, and I'd love to do sort of like a tour of like the rocks there, I don't know if they have sort of ghost tours or like just nightly tours of rocks. It's just I reckon it'd be a cool area at night time. Um, and yeah, obviously I want to do the whole like Marrickville beer scene again. A couple of other places I'd love to go to. See, even watching some of Boydo's videos recently, even the Paddington area, just doing a bit of a pub crawl there. Like I know Paddington's sort of a pretty rich area, but I just reckon some of the pubs and that'd be awesome to check out, and even like some of their sandwich shops and stuff. I've really enjoyed it the last two times I've been to Sydney. I've just gone there for like 3 or 4 days and stayed by myself and just done my own thing and just sort of got around on the transport. And I don't know, everyone just seems real friendly. Cheers, Evie. Yeah, yep. See, that's an option this weekend. I need to find out if I can get there on public transport. Because I would absolutely love to do them and Banks and Boat Rocker, maybe even Brick Lane again. And I could possibly stay down that way somewhere. At least if you're staying down that way too, you're probably going to save a bit of money. Like you'd be staying in some just basic sort of motel accommodation. I mean, it's not that hard. If I can get around on public transport, just as long as I get some sort of accommodation in Melbourne somewhere. I just want to probably make like a full day of it out in that area and then want to stay somewhere just so I don't, because you can't get all the way from where I live out there and make a good day of it and then come home. It's just not enough time unless you're driving, but then you can't drink. No way on public transport. What, no buses or anything? Generally, if you can get like a train to maybe 15, 10 Ks from where it is, and then they have buses that go in the area, and even if it's still a kilometre or something away, I'm happy to walk. You just want some sort of like closeness. But if it's like, yeah, fucking 5 kilometres from the nearest public transport, like even a bus stop or something, then I'll be like, nah, fuck that. It used to be all right doing Ubers, but yeah, if you got to go a far way on Ubers now, it's just too expensive. It's not worth it. So yeah, hit that thumbs up, peeps, if you haven't already. Near Hastings. Oh yeah, it's that far down. Fuck. I didn't realise it was right down there. Yeah. If it's right down there, I'd nearly be better off going on the fucking ferry across the bay. Because yeah, they have a ferry that goes from Queenscliff to Sorrento. And that way I'd just have to get to Queenscliff, go across without a car to Sorrento, and that's pretty cheap if you're just a pedestrian. But yeah, it's whether I could get from Sorrento over to where the farm is. Oh, there's a brewery I've been drinking a bit of lately. They're a farm brewery, Evie. And I thought they were up sort of East Melbourne, sort of like south of like Dandenong and that. I thought it was up that way, but it sounds like it's right down, sort of halfway down the Mornington Peninsula. I've just been drinking their stuff lately and I haven't visited them. And I've been to most Victorian breweries. So it was like something new and exciting to check out. And I haven't done anything in my Christmas holidays. So I was considering going there. But yeah, if it's sort of that far around, it's something I probably need to plan a bit more in advance. Like when you travel all the way from where I live to get to Melbourne and then go even the same amount of distance right around, it's a fucking balls ache. Like, you really need like a few days because you'll get to Melbourne and there won't be a train straight away that goes down that way, so you're wasting like time in between as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll definitely do it at some stage, but yeah, probably just not this week. I'm still contemplating like Ballarat or Bendigo. So yeah, with this one, I reckon there's sort of a good balance of like sweet and tart. I reckon you're getting like some sweetness from, yeah, obviously like your malt and your lactose, but like also, yeah, like say whatever like maybe the peach, the mango, that sort of thing. But there's like a tartish edge. I always get some tartness from like passion fruit. So yeah, very nice beer. I'm going to say a 4.5 for this one. I feel with Cake Eater, it's the base is generally the same. You do get some that tend to be thicker than others and more creamy, but I think that just comes down to who's brewing it at the time, and yeah, because the ingredients are going to be similar. It's just sometimes you might get a rookie brewer doing this beer as opposed to like Chris, the head brewer, and it might just not come out quite as good. But yeah, I just felt this one, the body was a little bit light. Yeah, see, that's a true brew. Are they out of Bendigo? Like, is it like east of Bendigo? I know there's a brewery that's sort of east of Bendigo somewhere. I don't know if it was True Brew or there's like an actual Bendigo beer company or something like that. Yeah, it's one of those things. I just thought I'll think about it tomorrow, being New Year's Day and a public holiday, and then I'll go from there. I'll either head somewhere Friday or Saturday. I just don't want to be back too late on Sunday wherever I go because I'll start work at 3. Like I have to get up at 3 o'clock Monday morning. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. I'm busting to go to the loo, so I'll be about very shortly. I'll start up a live, and yeah, if anyone wants to hang out over New Year's, and if you are not from Australia, hang out with us anyway. Count us down to our Aussie New Year's. I'll be about for some other New Year's tomorrow. So yeah, cheers, guys. 4.5. The new Cake Eater, NECTARON and CITRA at 8%. So yeah, I'll probably fire up another one, guys, in about maybe 20 minutes, half an hour or so. So yeah, see you then, hopefully. And cheers for chiming in on this one. Bye bye.